Did you know that 59% of older women experience or have struggled with dry skin? And that number only gets higher the older we get. So I'm 40, and keeping my skin hydrated and moisturized and not feeling tight and itchy is of utmost importance. I'm sure you can relate to that too, because that feeling is absolutely miserable and can mess with your self-confidence. So we're gonna explore how to prevent this and natural remedies that you can use to help your skin stay soft and smooth and not feel tight and itchy or dry. Or if you have eczema skin, this could be a real issue also, which is frustrating to deal with because that's what I have, is dry and eczema skin. Eczema on the backs of my hands and then just dry skin everywhere else. It is so miserable, so these tips are gonna help you if you struggle with this skin type too. If we haven't met before, my name is Renee. I am the owner and founder of Pure & Cocoa, a coconut skincare line for women with dry and eczema skin for ladies at 40 and older. Some of the reasons why your skin might feel tight and dry or itchy could be hot showers, taking long hot showers and not moisturizing immediately after showering, skipping around on using exfoliators, especially ones that moisturize the skin at the same time. Could be weather related, so fall and winter time, I know for me personally, that's when I have to be very diligent about my skincare routine, is lack of humidity in the air, the wind, the heat from the heaters, like the fireplace you can see off to the corner. All of those are factors that could be causing your dry, tight, itchy skin. Other outlying factors could be jobs, like if it's stressful or you're in a stressful environment, that will show itself on your skin too. Our skin will act out from the inside out. Medications that you could be on potentially, or lack of vitamins or nutrients in your diet, and then also lack of vitamins like A, vitamin C, other vitamins. I can link some resources down below so that way the experts can explain that much better than I can, but it will lead you down a really good rabbit trail, so that way if you want to help your skin from the inside out, these are going to be some really good resources that I look to personally from a holistic and natural viewpoint to help my skin nurture itself from the inside out, so that way I can prevent this dry, itchy skin from happening. So what are you gonna do if you love hot showers and you're like, but that's how I relax, that's how I de-stress? So there is options that you can do. If you love a scalding hot shower, go for it. Just make it short and sweet, and then finish off if you can with like lukewarm water, so that way you're not entirely stripping your skin of moisture. Our skin has a barrier of oil on it already, so when you use the hot water, it's just gonna strip your skin of that moisture, and that could lead to tightness and dryness. Same thing if you're washing your hands. You wanna be mindful of the temperature of water that you're using. Try to avoid super cold, super hot water, both which can wreak havoc on your skin depending on the time of year, especially like if it's freezing cold outside, you definitely don't wanna use hot water, but also freezing cold water. So lukewarm is the best way to go. Soaps can be very drying and very irritating to the skin if it's too harsh on the skin. So it may be a little bit of a trial and error to see what your skin responds to. But typically I always recommend using Castile soap is a great option for people with dry, tight, itchy skin, because it has oils in it. It's gonna replenish the moisture barrier on your skin every time you use it. So you can use it to wash your hands, you can use it in the shower. It's a great option. I'll put links down below to the ones that I really like and I use personally. What if it's a seasonal dry, itchy skin scenario? So for, like I was saying before, I have dry eczema skin. It typically shows up in the fall and the winter months. So things that I've learned, lifestyle factors that helps to prevent my skin from becoming really dry and itchy, and like split fingertips and things like that, is to wear gloves, use a cool mist diffuser, have it blowing on you, like have one going in your room at night, or if you can keep one by your work computer or your office, things like that, especially if you can have it blowing at you. That will help add moisture to the air. Try to avoid fireplaces, especially if you have skin exposed. That's gonna strip your skin of moisture. And then wearing scarves whenever you go outside to protect the neck and chest area, so that way skin doesn't get dry and tight there. Also, another reason to avoid dry, itchy, tight skin is because that lack of moisture is going to cause premature skin aging. So just something to be mindful of. As I mentioned earlier, diet plays a big role in the look and feel and texture of the skin. So if you can process of elimination, like clean up your diet like I did about a year ago, I stopped eating processed foods as much as possible, seed oils. I tried to focus on like high quality organic whenever possible, grass-fed, protein sources. You do what you can. Just focus on quality proteins whenever possible. Fruits, vegetables, like whole grains, things like that. And stay away from like fast food, for example. Like I used to love fast food, but it definitely showed in my skin that I wasn't eating as good as I could. So it has had an moisturizing effect for the skin from the inside out, which is great. It helps the skin look better and feel better. And it's just a win-win situation because what you eat shows up on the outside of your skin. Another thing to consider is take a look at your current skincare products. What are you using on your skin? Have you been using the same thing and expecting different results if your skin acts up this time of year? Or does it feel consistently tight and dry and itchy, but you keep slathering it on thinking, this has gotta work because it worked for so-and-so and they have really great skin. Well, maybe they have different skin type than you. Maybe they have normal skin and then you're like me and I have dry eczema skin. So I wouldn't go to somebody that has like oily skin and be like, what are you using? So those are things to consider. Take a look at the ingredients listed on the back. General rule of thumb, the less ingredients, the better typically. Try to stick to natural, organic whenever possible. Those will really help the skin to repair and nourish itself, and it'll help give your skin a youthful, healthy glow. Also, I've been using two products that I've created for my dry eczema skin. Is a moisturizing exfoliator. I will have a picture of it over here for you to see. It is a sugar scrub that moisturizes, and it uses organic coconut oil to absorb into the skin at the same time. So it's doing exfoliating and moisturizing. You can use it on your face. You can use it on your body also. I use it to take my makeup off, wash my face. You can shave with it. It's safe to use every single day. I've been using it every day for the last 10 years. Because it helps to remove that layer of dull, dry skin cells, and then it also moisturizes, so that way it really packs a good punch for the skin, especially if you're dealing with dry, itchy skin. This is gonna help significantly doing that. And then also, I'm gonna put a picture here again, is a face and body cream. This cream specifically is for eczema and dry skin. Eczema, there's mango butter in it. So mango butter calms the dry, itchy skin instantly, which is amazing. And then the organic coconut oil works with the mango butter to help nourish and moisturize the skin. It doesn't leave you oily or greasy. You do want to use just a pea-sized amount because a little bit goes a long ways, which is nice. It's perfectly safe to use it on the face. I use it on the face day and nighttime. Just to lock and seal in the moisture, so that way the water from our skin isn't being evaporated because you're locking it in with oil on your skin. So for dry eczema skin, oil is your best friend. So take these tips one thing at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself with thinking I have to do all these things all at once. Just start incorporating them into your daily lifestyle one at a time until they become second nature for you. So you don't even really have to think about it anymore. It's just part of what you do. And that will make a huge difference in the way that your skin looks and feels, especially since we are in fall, going into winter in the next couple of months. These tips will really help your skin significantly, like they have mine and hundreds of other ladies also that have tried these tips that I'm sharing with you, and using the products also. And I want to hear from you. What have been your experience with tight, itchy skin? What have you tried that worked? What didn't work? We can all learn from each other and share from each other's sufferings. Of what not to do and what to do instead, so that way we're not suffering needlessly, because this is a super common issue, especially as we age. So there's no need to suffer in vain.